About these wild cards, what do I think? Well, I think I'm going to start with Seattle and Toronto. I think Seattle can win that series. I'm not sold on Toronto's pitching. I think Seattle got it. Seattle's an interesting squad. They're what I call a really good to very good team. Not quite great, but they are a dangerous squad with nothing to lose. It's been a long time since it's been a postseason. I think they can beat Toronto in baseball. And Rodriguez and the pitching and Castillo looked good yesterday. I think they can beat Toronto. I wouldn't be surprised by that one. The Cleveland Tampa Bay one kind of got me up in arms only because Tampa Bay is one of those teams I think they're going to be better than what they are. But Cleveland is my dark horse team in the American League that no one sees coming because everything is geared towards the Yankees and the Astros and stuff. And no one's paying attention in their mind. And rightfully so. Most of the teams over there were wick whack. But Cleveland, it's been hot since the last month and a half. Keep your eye on Cleveland. The Guardians could be a real dangerous situation. They could be a problem. So I wouldn't rule that out with that situation. Um, Elsewhere, I want to say in the National League, Padres beating the Mets wasn't a surprise. The Mets had a great start of their season, but they collapsed the last month of it. And I've never trusted Buck Showalter. He's the same guy who left rings with the Yankees, 4, Joe Torre. Left a ring in Arizona, 1. Bob Brindley got his ring. He goes and he gets a team going, but he's not a finisher. If the Mets don't finish up, it's going to fall back to his pattern. His track record speaks for itself. I know everybody thought with Tejadas Jr. and that year-long PD suspension, but they got Soto. They got a nice squad, and their pitching is, don't sleep on the Padres. I'm not saying nothing big, because let's be realistic. They're second banana to the Dodgers in a lot of ways. But them beating the Mets would not be a surprise, totally. And, of course, we get to the Phillies and St. Louis. It's a pick 'em. Usually I ride with St. Louis because they got baseball tradition and Albert Pujols and all that. But Philly has actually, once they got rid of Joe Girardi, which is one of what took them so long, they got better. And if it wasn't for Atlanta and the Mets playing out their minds, Philly would be a story that would get more attention. Because they definitely been balling and they're low key under the radar. And like I said, there are certain teams that are kind of like that. You know, they're in that Seattle San Diego kind of situation. If there was going to be an upset of someone that you didn't see coming, I don't think they can do it. But they're an interesting squad. And St. Louis, I'm just not sold on. Usually, St. Louis in the past years, I would say, but they look like they kind of had a bachelor pad division, whereas Philly got Atlanta and the Mets that were playing better than them. So they got a lot to fight for. But anyway, that's just my baseball wild card thoughts and takes right now. We'll see how it all plays out. Could be interesting. This is a format with the 3 games in the team with the higher seed. So it's an interesting situation. We'll see what it means. And all the road teams won. So we'll see how it plays out between now and tomorrow and what have you. Anyway, you're a baseball fan. Give me your thoughts and takes. Bigger picture. As a Yankee fan, I still think the Astros and the Dodgers are the best 2 teams overall. But don't sleep on Atlanta because they won their division again. They were the world champs, and they are like not going out with a fight. Very impressive. No one's talking about Atlanta. All right, please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. And baseball got some interesting stories if you're paying attention to it this year in the season. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm out.